For live Saudi Pro League football. So let's have a quick look at the two teams then. We've mentioned it already. You'll note the absence of a certain goal in the Saudi Super Cup defeat at Al Hilal. That was Al Nasr's last game. Immediately needs to get on the retreat here. It's those two again. It's Sakala and Nakweme. Fashion Sakala is in the Al Nasr box. He's scored as well. It's a super sharp finish. Sakala, and it's 1-0 Al Fayha.
It's a brilliantly taken goal. I would suggest Al Ghanam, who we've been singing his praises, just needs to show him towards the touchline there. As soon as he's allowed to come back in his right foot, the form that he's been in throughout the season, you would fancy that's going to be the outcome. Faintest of touches from Ospina, but that's not going to stop what is a really true strike. They've started to take the lead.
And from the player that has been providing the goals in recent weeks for Al Fayha, to Portuguese Sadio again. And keeps on his run, and a good spread from the goalkeeper, and then acrobatically away from Reed. And right through the middle is Mane. And that is some stop by Vladimir Stojkovic from the ageing goalkeeper.
Brilliant play again. They're really struggling with players. Covering defender who, it seems, made a little bit of contact with Mane. I thought that touch from Mane just had to go onto his left side, which it did. Just took it across the centre-half or away from him. Yeah, I think that's probably the right decision. There's not quite enough, is there?
Tell us with the change of direction and his speed in the legs as well. It was a very awkward cross.
I mean, there's a strong chance that Kona doesn't even know he's there. I don't think he does. Look, he's looking square. He has no...
It's the decision. Penalty. They get one that does go their way for the foul by Conan, the Al Nasr player on loan.
A lifeline handed to them.
But they still have to take that moment, Al Nasr, and take it tonight, of course, without Cristiano Ronaldo. Responsibility instead on the shoulders of Sadio Mane, who has blazed it wildly over the...
He's been racking up the opportunities in this first half. Stojkovic has been on his game. Mane can't take the most presentable of those opportunities. Incredible.
Well, there's no danger, is there, of Cristiano Ronaldo losing his penalty-taking duties after that first half?
Yeah, Sadio too strong there, gets possession. Garib, that feels like his kind of position, doesn't it?
Half-time here, it is Al Nasr 0. Al Fayha into the channel for Mane, who's going to be quick enough to get there, and it's going to sit nicely for him as well. He's seen Brozovic, it's Brozovic, who has still got the ball, but is a little wayward and cannot find a way through. It was Chimarot who was in the right position on the line for... Kwame has found the gap. Sakala's in again here, and the same outcome as the first half. But this time it's an offside flag that has denied Fashion Sakala what was another fabulous finish.
Yeah, brilliant finish. I mean, I think this has got to go square there. I'm thinking surely he's going to look for a teammate. He gets it in the far post from a really acute angle. Beautiful angled finish, as we saw in the first half.
Al Ghanam. Is the cross good? Otavia's left it, Mane's hit it, and in the way again, Stojkovic. Teed up by Garib and then through a crowd, and the keeper's going to get on that one too. It is fast becoming his night, isn't it, Vladimir Stojkovic?
Yeah, took a little nick as well, I think, on the way through. Al Shawaish was the...
Otavio, cracking ball that, and unlucky with the finish, Al Namer. It was actually Garib who went towards it. And it was he.
Maybe haven't seen that variety in the performance to this point. A little run beyond, asking different questions of Al Fayha. Yeah, exactly at the point where I was bemoaning their control.
Sabiri round the corner, Sakala in again, Sakara, and stopped by Laporte, who got himself.
Yeah, it's a different runner. Nakweme hasn't got the scintillating pace of his teammate, but that...
It's at home already this season, even prior to tonight. Tellus, his delivery, it's 1-1. It's a great header from Al Amri. He towered above them all in there, the Al Nasr defender. Can lead goal of the season for Al Amri, and it is 1-1.
There's plenty of white shirts there. I think they're marking zonally in the main. He just shows incredible desire there. Maybe not the cleanest of headers. That's because of the close proximity.
Brozovic having a look, having a hit, and missing by a whisker.
Put it onto the left foot. You think that's going to be bent into the far corner? Yeah, that does for him, doesn't it? Losing his footing.
Another to come in from this left-hand side from Tellez. It's another great header. It's a super save. Stojkovic, not once but twice.
Firstly, that they've got another free header with such ease at the far post, and almost seemed to react late once more, the goalkeeper.
Sadio, Mane, and that's in. Too powerful for Stojkovic. In a blink, are in front.
Well, that's a brilliant save from Laporte, but this one surely shouldn't get through. Lovely little ball, dinked in, and he's adopted that technique a few times, hasn't he, and got away with it. And there, the pace is too much in the strike, and you can see from Stojkovic's reaction, he doesn't feel this one should get beyond him. Mane finally has himself a goal.
Vita Severino can bring good news to Luis Castro as well. Moving the ball around really sharply. Mane's going to reach that. He's got the flexibility to keep it in. Now we'll have a run, Sadio Mane. On he goes. That's beautiful. That really is excellence. Didn't feel like Sadio Mane's night in the first half. Challenges and has put Al Nasr out of sight.
Yeah, he's enjoyed himself on this left-hand side, maybe his more preferred position. Certainly played a lot of football there throughout his career, far too easy away from a couple of covering defenders. And then I think maybe Stojkovic will be frustrated at that one again, although it's coming through bodies, straight through his legs. Mane somehow after...
To shut that gap up on Al Hilal to 9 points at the top of the table. And worth reminding you, Al Hilal are not playing this weekend. That match against Al Ali is going to be rearranged now. Fashion Sakala has reacted here. Oh no, Fashion Sakala's raised his hands here. He might be in a bit of trouble. The Al Fayha player, who is going to be sent off.
This is annoying. I'm not going to pretend it's not. He's snapping away, he's had a little pull. He's reacted. He's had a little kick at him as well. You could argue whether Otavio should be getting involved, but you've just got to walk away. No.
Hands into the chest, I think, of Otavio rather than the face, but...
Yeah, and I don't like that from Otavio. He's not injured, is he? He's not hurt, and completely unnecessary part that he plays, and don't you? You want to see him cautioned probably for what is obvious play acting.
They're going to have to wait a little longer for number 2, because the game is over. And